In the midst of life's unpredictable journey, there comes a moment when everything seems to be leading to a revelation, a quiet, almost secret signal that an extraordinary blessing is on its way. Imagine standing on the threshold of transformation, where each hardship, every unexpected twist, is like a carefully drawn line on a map guiding you toward a destiny more magnificent than you could ever have imagined. In these moments, the universe whispers its intention, subtly rearranging the elements of your existence in preparation for a grand unfolding that defies explanation. Picture a time when trials appear to mount, as if life itself is testing the strength of your spirit. It might feel like you're wading through a storm of obstacles, challenges that seem insurmountable and setbacks that leave you questioning the purpose behind your struggles. Yet, hidden within each difficulty is a spark of potential, a hidden purpose that is essential for your ultimate growth. These turbulent times are not meant to break you, rather they are the raw materials from which your inner resilience is forged. Just as a sculptor chisels away at a block of marble to reveal the beauty within, life's adversities work on you until your true brilliance begins to emerge. Recall the timeless tale of a young dreamer whose aspirations were as vast as the night sky. His journey was marked by moments of profound despair, days when every door seemed to shut in his face, every plan thwarted by unforeseen calamities. Yet, beneath the surface of those trying times lay the seeds of a destiny that would one day astonish the world. His misfortunes, though painful in the moment, were in fact precursors to an extraordinary rise. Like a seed buried beneath the winter's frost, his potential was silently incubating until the perfect conditions allowed it to burst forth into magnificent bloom. This is the way of life. Sometimes the path to greatness is hidden behind layers of hardship, each one purifying and preparing you for what lies ahead. There comes a season when you begin to notice subtle shifts, a gradual but undeniable change in the atmosphere of your life. It might start with the absence of familiar faces, the slow fading away of those who once crowded your inner circle. This isn't a cruel abandonment but rather a deliberate act of liberation. In the clearing of old bonds, there is space for new and more vibrant connections to take root. Those who remain may be few, but they are the ones who align perfectly with the new chapter that is unfolding before you. It is as if an unseen hand is gently removing the weight of extraneous expectations, allowing you to step forward unburdened and ready to embrace what is coming. Alongside these departures, you might also feel an inner stirring, a restlessness that is both exhilarating and perplexing. It is as if your soul has sensed the beginning of a metamorphosis, a call to seek something more meaningful and profound. Perhaps you find yourself drawn to quiet moments of reflection, to wandering paths that lead to unexpected vistas of understanding. This internal shift is not a signal of discontent but rather an invitation to reconnect with your deepest self. It is the gentle nudge of destiny, urging you to explore uncharted territories of the heart and mind. Trust in this sensation, for it is the harbinger of a transformation that will open up a world of possibilities. As you navigate these unsteady waters, you may also notice that opportunities begin to present themselves in the most unusual ways. Doors that once appeared firmly closed now begin to creak open, revealing corridors of potential you had never before considered. These unexpected openings are not mere coincidences, they are deliberate alignments orchestrated by a force greater than your immediate understanding. Each chance encounter, each serendipitous meeting, is a signpost pointing you toward a destiny that is both thrilling and profound. Imagine the moment when a seemingly random event suddenly becomes the turning point in your journey, when all the scattered pieces of your past come together to form a clear picture of the future. This period of change, of profound inner realignment, is like the calm before the most vibrant storm. It is as if the universe is holding its breath in anticipation, allowing you a brief pause to gather strength and courage. In these precious moments of stillness, the whispers of hope and the echoes of promise become audible. They remind you that every setback has a silver lining, every closed door is simply making way for a grander entrance. Even if the current chapter feels fraught with loss and loneliness, know that it is part of a much larger tapestry being woven with the threads of destiny and grace. Embrace these days of uncertainty with an open heart. Instead of seeing them as barriers to your happiness, recognize them as the building blocks of a future that is rich with promise. Consider the great tapestry of life, where every thread, no matter how dark or tangled, plays a crucial role in the masterpiece. The struggles you face now are not the final act. They are merely the interludes that set the stage for a magnificent climax. In this view, every trial is a stepping stone, Every moment of isolation a space where new strengths can germinate. Visualize your life as a garden, where each season brings its own set of challenges and rewards. In the winter of hardship, the earth may seem barren and unforgiving. Yet, beneath the frozen surface, the roots of future growth are hard at work, preparing to burst forth in vibrant hues when the warmth of spring finally returns. This garden of life, tended with faith and perseverance, will eventually flourish in ways that are beyond your wildest dreams. And in that flourishing, you will find that every hardship was a vital part of your journey toward greatness. At the heart of this transformation is a profound trust, a deep-seated belief that every moment, even those that seem overwhelmingly painful, is a stepping stone toward something far greater. When you let go of the need to control every outcome and instead embrace the mystery of life, you open yourself up to miracles. These miracles are not always grand gestures. Sometimes, they are the quiet moments of clarity that whisper to you that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. As you begin to see these patterns in your life, you might find that a sense of wonder and excitement takes hold. It is as if you are now part of a grand narrative where every chapter is filled with purpose and every turn of the page reveals a new opportunity for growth. This newfound perspective is both liberating and empowering. It allows you to step away from the frustration of unmet expectations and instead celebrate the intricate dance of fate and free will that shapes your existence. Let your heart be open to the possibility that the struggles you face are not random acts of misfortune but deliberate signals that you are on the brink of something monumental. With each test of your spirit, with every moment of solitude, you are being carefully prepared for a breakthrough that will redefine your very existence. As you stand at the precipice of this transformation, remember that the journey itself is as important as the destination. Every challenge is an invitation to learn, to grow, and to become the best version of yourself. So, as you walk along this winding road, keep your eyes and your heart attuned to the subtle signs that are always present. These signs may come in the form of intense trials, gentle farewells from those who no longer serve your path, an inner restlessness that calls you to seek deeper meaning, or unexpected opportunities that light your way forward. Each sign is a reminder that something extraordinary is unfolding, one that transcends the ordinary rhythms of daily life and invites you to step into a new era of possibility. In this season of transformation, the most important act you can perform is to remain faithful, to hold steadfast to the belief that every experience, no matter how challenging, is a crucial part of the masterpiece that is your life. Trust in the unseen hand that guides you, and let your spirit soar in anticipation of the wonders that await. The journey may be long and the nights may be dark, but the promise of a brilliant dawn is always on the horizon. Let this be your moment of awakening, a call to recognize that every trial is a hidden blessing, every farewell a precursor to a grand reunion with your destiny. Embrace the mystery, trust the process, and step boldly into the light of your future, knowing that you are being prepared for something beyond your wildest dreams. As you continue forward, may you find strength in the knowledge that each experience is crafting you into a person capable of receiving the immense, transformative blessings that are destined for you. With courage in your heart and a mind open to the lessons of the past, the future unfolds like a radiant sunrise, promising that the best is yet to come. Embrace this time of profound change and allow yourself to be carried by the gentle currents of fate to a place where miracles become your everyday reality.